Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Bluegrass from the basement. Actually, from my new basement. I haven't done a video on this channel for a bit. So I'm back and couldn't be more excited because the new Billy Strings album, Highway Prayers, came out on Friday. So I want to talk a little bit about that and a little bit about Billy. Yeah, I kind of hung up a few new things in my basement that I hadn't had up before. Great drawing of bale of fleck that my cousin Paul did for me with little dots of um, pen or some kind of a pencil or something like that. Very cool piece. And you can see my John Hartford picture that I took of John back in the 70s there, autographed by John for me. Anyway, enough about those guys. Let's talk about Billy Strings. First of all, excited to say that I am going to Pine Knobs Theater in Clarkson, Michigan this weekend, Friday and Saturday night, to see two Billy Strings concerts. The dude never seems to come to Canada, so I'm going to Billy. My nephew Jack and I are heading down Friday morning, and we were planning on just going on the Friday night and thought, what the hell, we're there. Let's do two. So that's what we're doing, two concerts. I had to pick up the new album, get used to it before the shows. Came out on Friday. I ended up with a CD because the vinyl was not in. So I'm going to try and pick up the vinyl when I'm in the U.S. But, man, the dude keeps knocking it out of the park. So Home is my favorite Billy Strings album. And this one's going to be a grower. It's jam-packed. It's like 20 songs, 2 CDs, double album. It's all over the place. I mean, it kicks off with some couple of great bluegrass tunes. There are some instrumentals. The first instrumental is called Escanaba. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Fantastic instrumental. The third song on the album, heavy on guitar and fiddle on that one. Fantastic song called Gilda Lily, which is really kind of trippy, kind of psychedelic, trippy. Like, how to describe it? It could be from 1967. It's really a cool song. 7 Days in County is kind of a typical jailhouse song. The next song, Stratosphere Blues slash I Believe in You, two songs kind of interspersed. Really cool. It's got this real kind of, it's a ballady, but kind of got a weird little tone to it. It sounds really good. It's great. Cabin song, great bluegrass tune. Don't Be Calling Me at 4 a.m. is kind of a standard kind of a country song. And then we get into this great instrumental called Malfunction Junction. That ends disc one. Then Catch and Release is kind of a fun talking blues song about two dudes going fishing and it's puffing a doob and getting stopped by the cops. It's kind of fun. If you ever listen to Dylan's old country talking blues stuff, it's got that musical feel to it. My Alice, great song. It's just a great Leadfoot. I mean, and it ends with Richard Petty. So if you have the live album, which is right here, another fantastic album that I can't stop playing. It ends with Richard Petty, which is just a great a cappella song, inspirational. One of these days, I'm going to change my life and get right down to it. It's just brilliant, great song. I love it. Let me talk a bit about. So anyway, if you like Billy Strings, pick this up. It's just getting better. I've listened to it 2.5 times, I would say now. First time I listened, I went, oh, that sounds okay. That's okay. And then the next time I listened, I went, no, that sounds really good. And then when I was starting to listen to it third time through, I'm going, I'm really starting to love this freaking album. So I love albums that grow on you, and this is a grower. Highway Prayers, Billy Strings, 9.5 out of 10. Grab it. Okay, let's just start. Okay, so just not too long ago, Billy released a live album, Live Volume 1. Um, I seem to be a guy who wants all formats with this guy. Definitely my favorite artist right now. So I have the CD, I have this. A lot of long, jammy songs that really show off Billy's talent on the guitar. The guy's a phenomenal guitar player, just a great musician. I mean, he's hanging out with Bela Fleck and Tony Trischka, and um, recently announced that was in Nashville working with Ringo Starr on Ringo's country album that will be coming out. So that's pretty cool. Good company. Next, Home. Again, uh, vinyl, CD. My favorite album of his. Absolutely incredible record. Great label. What's next? Renewal. Renewal, another probably my next favorite album of his. Great album. Um, my favorite Billy Strings track is on this called Secrets. It's the second song on the album. Fantastic stuff. And two more that I have on CD only. We'll definitely get the vinyl at some point. Me and My Dad, which is an album he brought his dad, who taught him, basically showed him the way when as a young kid how to play the guitar and to appreciate acoustic music and really appreciate all kinds of music. He introduced him to Zeppelin and heavy metal stuff and everything. So Billy's really well rounded in all of every genre of rock music. Um, but anyway, this is a real traditional bluegrass album with some great stars on it, like Jerry Douglas and Ronnie McQuarrie and Rob McQuarrie, Michael Cleveland. Um, Fantastic album. If you like traditional bluegrass, Me and My Dad's great record. Turmoil and Tinfoil. Boy, the title track is on the live album. It's my favorite track on the live album. The guitar playing is just freaking incredible on it. You get to that song's about 20 minutes long, maybe, I don't know, but you get to like the 15, 16-minute mark, he kicks in with this guitar solo that just freaking blows my mind. Anyway, another great album. So, Billy, I'm anxious to see you this Friday. I guess another big news for Billy is he played in Colorado the other night and got a call that his wife's water broke. Hopped on a plane before the concert and went home for the birth of his first child, and the band played the whole show. And if you look at the set list, man, they did some great stuff. Then they did a couple of John Hartford songs like Steam Powered Aeroplane. They did a couple of Beatles tunes, I'll Cry Instead. And yeah, wow, great set list. That would have been incredible to see. I mean, that would have been a shame missing Billy if you had tickets to see him, but that band's pretty damn good. So anyway, good to be back on the channel. I hope people watch this. Please subscribe, and we will be back with a Billy Strings review in another week. Take care.